wanted to add a little disclaimer to the beginning of this video because now that I've finished this challenge, I'm officially a YouTuber. And that means that I have to pull up this chart that everybody pulls up, and it shows that you're probably not subscribed. You might be, but you're probably not subscribed. So stop looking at Subway servers. Look at the gun, okay? I got a gun. Stop looking at Subway servers. I have a gun, okay? Subscribe if you're not. And if you are, don't press it again, because then you're going to unsubscribe, and it's going to pop up a button, and it's going to say subscribe. Don't do that. Stop looking at Subway servers. Alright, get to the video. Hello, and if you're seeing this video, that means I officially did it, and it's cause for a celebration. Yeah. Now, if you're blind and didn't read the title of the video, or possibly even the thumbnail, and you don't know what I'm talking about, I made YouTube videos every day for 30 days, this being technically my 30th video, and I just kind of wanted to see how it would go. I've been unemployed for quite some time, and unemployment is actually kind of boring if you don't really do anything, which I don't really do anything, so it was just kind of boring me, and I felt like I wasn't being creative, and a creative mind can really keep you occupied in a time where you don't really have things to occupy your mind. And so I wanted a creative outlet, but I'm not artistic. I can't really write that good, and I'm not very good at reading. And so I was like, oh, maybe I could make videos. I think I'm kind of funny. I could make videos. So what I did is I told myself every single day, I have one day that I have to upload a video, and that's recording it, editing it, and uploading it. All has to be done in one day. And that way it kind of kept me motivated to keep going instead of spending multiple days on editing and getting creative block. I could just do it all in one day, compact it, get it out there, see what my friends think, see what randoms think, and go from there. The biggest issue I ran into is I had no idea where to start. The starting point's really hard. I had to create my channel. That was the easy, creating the channel is the easy stuff. I was just a random picture, throw on the profile, and then you get your name and things. Looking through the videos on my computer that I had saved through NVIDIA Capture, I found this Counter-Strike clip that I had where I kind of had a little moment, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I could do an MLG old style edit with it. And so that was my basis for my first video, which is now titled The Kills. The next step was actually editing the video itself, and I'm poor and I'm incredibly lazy. So I just went with Clipchamps because that's pre-installed on all Windows 11's computers, and I can't imagine that it's that bad. I know everybody uses Adobe Premiere, but I can't imagine that Clipchamp was that bad. This first video, all I really did was learn how to add pictures and text onto the video and how to edit that. I didn't really clip up any audio or clip up the video at all, so not much was really learned on this first video, and I think that's kind of why the other ones turned out pretty poor. The multiple days that followed, I uploaded videos that were kind of more clickbait-y kind of titles and just had some gameplay behind it. There was not any use of my voice or anything like that. It was just straight gameplay, kind of funny montagey stuff. My first big project was my Torum Online in 2025 Worth Playing video, where I really gave Clipchamp the most that it could offer. I clipped up the audio from my voice on multiple different tracks. I cut up the video a bunch. I added effects. I added pictures. I did everything Clipchamp could do. And I think this was kind of the point where I realized that I was plateauing, and was kind of because of Clipchamp. I couldn't really do too much. It kind of looked a little shoddy, and I needed a new software. This was kind of the turning point for my channel, where it was really because my brother got me into playing Warframe, and playing Warframe takes up a lot of my time, and so I kind of started wanting to rush videos, putting less effort into them because I was just trying to go play Warframe. And so I ended up making a couple videos on it. I don't think they turned out very good, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. If you liked them, cool, thank you, I appreciate that, but I didn't like them. And so after that, I just kind of made not low effort, but less effort on me to edit afterwards.
Oh, I have an idea. Excuse me, sir, I'm doing something. Holy shit!
After making gameplay. And so I think that kind of really affected where the direction of the channel was. Although during this time, I did make some banger videos. I'll get into that later, but I just want to give a shout out to Yummy Gaming right now. I think this is one of my favorite videos on my channel, and I love it. So if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. I like that video. The goal of this challenge was really to figure out what kind of videos I like making and figuring it out as soon as possible. If I were to make 3 videos a week, I wouldn't have been able to kind of figure out what I like to do and what I don't like to do as much as every single day for a full month straight. And I think that's really given me an idea of the videos that I like making, the style, and everything like that. Like, you'll see eventually I started using the monkey avatar a lot more. I had my friend make it for me. I'm actually gonna link his stuff in the bio. He does commissions, so if you want anything done by him, go down there, or at least like check out his Instagram. He's fantastic. I alluded to the fact that I use a new software, so I should probably talk about that now. I started using Filmora. My partner has it, and I don't know if I'm on the free version or if I'm on like some kind of prepaid version. I don't know, but it works. It's way better. It's smoother. It has a lot more effects. It has a lot more adjustments of things that I can do. So that's great. And I really appreciate using this because it's a lot better. And that kind of brings me to today of where my channel is. The one thing that I did notice is that Torm Online seems to be pretty popular. They got the most views out of all of the videos that I made. I'm not saying that I dislike that. I didn't really like the game itself, but I did like making videos on it. I thought that they came out kind of funny. So that was cool. And it's nice to see that some of my videos are garnering more views than others and seeing that, you know, you can find success in the games that you like playing if they have a niche audience. Now I want to get into this final part of this video where I want to show you guys a tier list. I've thrown all of my thumbnails into a tier list, and I'm going to go over what I believe is my best videos, and I'll talk about them a little bit while I do that as well, so you have some more context if you haven't seen them. So without further ado, let's get into that tier list. I have all the thumbnails thrown into a tier list. I'm just going to kind of run through them here real quick and rate them on a scale of S to D. Actually, let me just... okay, and then, okay, we're back now with the official, here we go, official start. And I'm gonna go, let's do it chronological order. Let's go from the beginning and we'll go up. So I first have the kills. This was the first video that I had made, the CSGO montage. Honestly, out of all of them, I'd put that at an A tier. I really like the editing that I put on that video. It was really, really short, but I think it just turned out well, and I thought it was cool and it was fun. Next, I have Boy Do I Love Fishing. I think that's a funny concept, not well executed. I didn't really know what I was doing with the editing software, so I just think it came out bad, but I still think it was funny. I'm going to put it in C for the sake of all the videos here. Normie's Guide to Internet Drama. This was a video, which, you know, probably one of the most clickbait videos I had, where it was just a montage of gaming clips. I like the first clip, and I think there's like one other clip in there that I really, really like. I love I'm a Boss. I think that song's hilarious and adds to any video. I'm like between A and B. For right now, I'm going to leave it in B because I think I have other videos that I like more, and I think it belongs probably at the top of B. Next, we have the Life as a Medieval Gladiator. I think this is kind of, these two videos are basically the same. It's just a different game. Next, we have Torm Online in 2025. I think that's probably a top of C. The editing in the video was a lot more, but I just kind of threw stuff at it just because I thought I could. I think it wavered too much between trying to be funny and trying to be educational, and I think it kind of suffers because I don't think it's funny enough, but it's not educational enough because I didn't know enough about the game. So overall, I'm gonna put that in C. The Reemergence of Gaming Classics. This was the first video that I made that had like a full introduction. I used the monkey in the beginning. I had like the classroom chalkboard. I had the text on the screen. So I think the editing was pretty good. I mean, the second half of the video, or most of the video, was just gameplay where I talked over it, and it wasn't the best. It wasn't the most entertaining. I'm gonna put that on bottom of B just for the intro. Honestly, I think the intro just carries it. Next, we have Ratatouille, which I personally really, really like this video, but the audio is terrible. There's a constant static in my microphone. It's just kind of unlistenable, so I'm gonna throw it at the bottom of B tier. This is something that I don't think I have to explain. I think this is well deserving of an S tier. I'm hard stuck in merge tactics. This was probably one of my most low effort videos. It's just me playing the game and losing a bunch. So for that, I'm just going to put it at the bottom of C. I think it's probably one of my worst videos on my channel. Score every time in rematch. This is like a bait video, you know, where I pretended like there was some kind of special trick. I mean, there was a special trick in the video that you could follow. I liked it. I thought it was funny. It's short and sweet. I'm going to put it in A. Quiet Gaming. Fun fact about this video, my partner really was sleeping behind me, and so I was trying to be quiet, and I did wake her up by screaming at the end. So that was kind of funny. I guess I didn't include that in the video, but that was kind of funny. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of A. Ratatouille 2, now streaming on Disney+. I love the title. I think this video is just a little bit better then the streamer one, and the Ratatouille one. I think just a little bit. Put that in B. Although, shout out to that skeleton at the end that I beat the shit out of with the baguette. I thought that was hilarious. So, crazy gaming. I am going to put this in S tier. I think this was my first video where I really tried to like break out of my shell, be a little bit more enthusiastic, try my best to make something crazy and funny. That's going in S tier. Contesting the point with this one, this is the one that my partner edited. I think, unfortunately, I gave her kind of a bad video, but she did her real best to edit it and make it funny, and I thought the way that she edited it made it turn out really good, so I'm gonna put that in top of A, but just know that I think that's probably one of my best edited videos. Skeleton Gaming, this was another one. My partner was sleeping and I was trying to be quiet. I think that video kind of sucks, honestly. I think it's kind of bad. I think it's down there with the merge tactics, just low effort. Wasn't really feeling like making a video that day, but I did anyway, so that's gonna go down there. Grind and Dine, this was where I tried to really intro a new concept into my videos, which was playing demos and reviewing it. Another one where I rode the line too much of a serious review and trying to be funny, and I think it just turned out really poor. There's some really funny moments in there, don't get me wrong, some really funny moments, but I think overall that video kind of sucks. So I'm gonna put it at the top of, no, I'm gonna put it below Torum, probably right there. That looks good. This video will find you when you are truly bored. This video I really liked. I think it was funny and straight to the point, and a lot of the clips were good. So I think it's just like a solid A tier. I get $1, title by some random guy on Quora. This video, another one, I think I just put it right next to Truly Bored. Another one where it's just gaming clips that are really funny and I really enjoyed it. Best games I've definitely heard of. This is the video where I played games of people who made YouTube videos titled Best Games You've Never Heard Of, where I played those. I thought this came out pretty good. I'm gonna stick it in line with all the other ones. I think it's just a solid A tier. You are not an elite gamer like I am. This is another one which is just, I kind of in line, just a solid A tier video. But yeah, just a solid A tier video. I think that's just great. Greatest mage in the arena. Well, the trend that I'm learning is I just really like these last couple of videos that I made. I'm gonna put it probably here. I think this is another one that's just super funny. It had that really hilarious moment where the guy accidentally used lightning bolt and it just like broke the screen. Remembering about it, I'm gonna move it up. That video, I really liked that. I was very proud of that one. Returning to Torum Online. I think I'm just a hater. I think that video is fine. I'm gonna put it down here with the Torum Online video. Just put them next to each other. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was anything great. I just realized I missed the hot dog inflation needs to be addressed. I'm gonna put this top of B. That video is hilarious. The bad microphone quality on purpose, guys. It's on purpose for comedy. The new player experience Grand Chase Classic. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that down there. I think that video kind of sucked. And I have winning the first tournament as a noob, Monster Rancher 2. I thought this video was hilarious. Those monsters are ridiculous. The fact that you get to put in an album is really funny, so you get to see, you know, your favorite albums. I did realize later on that they updated the game for Steam with a new library, so they have a bunch of stuff. So it's not just things that were existing at the time of the release of the original game. It's actually an updated catalog, so I'm gonna have to go back and play that again. But yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty solid list. I am a big fan of these two videos that I have up top, and then everything in A tier I think is pretty solid. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to move the kills down just for the tier list here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's the tier list. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. And if you end up watching any of my videos and subscribing from watching this one, thank you. I'm going to continue. How many videos I'm going to make a week, I have no idea. Probably like 2 or 3, depending on how much I'm motivated. Hopefully my editing skills will get a lot better, because you can see even in this video, I'm still not the best at editing, but I'm trying my best. And I hope I can continue to make funny videos that people like. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.